Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther and this is Final Fantasy Renaissance version 2.2.1. Let's see. Yeah, the sword chucks just kind of sucked. Let's see. A couple of forge items, basically gags for sure. Breaker's tipper point for absorbing realistically is a bit higher than 12. That's fair. You need to account for attack strength. Since damage is a range, better to compare averages. Yeah, that's fair. Small fudge factor. Count for crits, yep. Given the axe, it gets to ignore absorb on crit, while the axe breakers crits more often. I mean, also the breaker doesn't necessarily crit at all. It just bypasses. Mugging with breaker seems to be bugged, where it is affected by absorb. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Which should be impossible because the zombie dragon shouldn't have dealt the low damage of 6. Channeling should improve the party's damage output a fair bit, since Ulu now can punch instead of every second turn. Yeah. Depending on the type of enemies I'm facing, because if I remember correctly... yeah. Each time the monk defeats an enemy with a regular attack. A melee attack, specifically. Alright, what were we doing? Right. Right, money. Mizu. Alright. Yeah, I've only got the one, but it's a very powerful one. Calm down. Yeah, let's try to... Yeah, there we go. Not having any problems on that front. Oh, there's 2,000. Actually, have you attack and then you get that point. Heal chakra. Yeah, it does look like it's bugged, which is most likely what's happening is because it's a separate damage pathing. Because remember, Mug removes your ability to get a crit. So, as a result, you just inherently are going to have a different damage scale with the the thing. Yeah, 30 when it shouldn't have been 30. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Yeah, this way first, because this way is to... I need to be careful, because ghosts can still fuck my day. Chance to strike first. Mizu! I'm aware that this is dangerous. Heal 2. Oh, that was a weird interaction. Can hold off on that. Heal. Heal. Timmy is not the most extreme damage outputter. Oh, cool. The symbols written on it appear to be the designs of some sort of motorized cutting apparatus. Chainsaw. Okay, it hasn't skipped over things. Deals unblockable physical damage to a single foe, with a 20% chance to inflict death element KO. Not bad. Redesign. What do you have? So there's Chainsaw that does what we said, and then Buzzsaw deals unblockable physical damage to 4 random foes. That's interesting if it can hit the same foe on again. Killsaw, no damage, but has a 50% chance to inflict death element KO on a single foe. Not bad, but most of the enemies I'd want to do that to are just immune to death element anyway. Double Saw deals unblockable physical damage to 1 foe, as well as the user equaling 50% of the user's current HP. That's fucking stupid. So I think we want that one. Bolt, chain, cell. Fuck. Oh man, that is expensive. Yeah, when Penny doesn't crit, he deals 1, 2, 3, which is awesome. That's a good average damage, because when he's attacking, having just that as your basic front of the mill every time you hit attack is fucking great. Water elements hits very hard. So I'd rather just get them out of the way. Opal. Who can use it? Oh, he can use it. Ooh, that, ooh. Oh, that's a very interesting dynamic. Alright, so... because Ulu is the one hurting most on that front. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's awesome. I keep forgetting that after the class change, they do actually have a different assortment of equipment. Oh, right, and having Ulu with the one of the Genshin equipment is... What is with that? Oh, I know what's happening. I'm timing when I try to use Penny's search. I apparently am timing that with random battle somehow. And if I remember correctly, Ulu's healing, is based off of how much health he has. So having him with the thing that boosts his health boosts how much he heals for. That's actually really interesting. I'm just going to do it this way because I want to actually get that heal in, and having more enemies for them to punch will matter. Why are you struggling? Sorbivate, yeah, okay. I'm aware we're close to finishing it off, but this battle's starting to get a little weird, and I would rather it not crash. Light axe. Weapon. It has the undead feature and harm 2. For right now, let's trade that over. I'm downloading something in the background. That might be what's causing some issues. Fire 2. Let's give that to Tank. Actually, let's... keep forgetting to sell the Trigun. Good level up for Ulu. Actually, mug. Heal. Watch. Because I need that 250,000 for the attempt at Timmy's last hurrah battle. Okay. Opal. Just flat 32, flat 34. That's better than the gold. Ancient dagger. Economizer. And it's something that the engineer could use. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Opal shield. Only one person can use it, and I don't want to give it to him. So... Opal. Metal. But gives also the lightning stuff, so... Power staff. $10,000. 10. Zeus Gauntlet. We'll keep that on Tink for right now. Opal helmet. Only one person can use it. You are just taking up inventory. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. That's never gonna not be in my head. Courage the Cowardly Dog was just too good of a show. Yeah, I know I'm maxed out on metal. But it feels better than dropping it. I could sell it. Yeah, I know I could sell it. repair. Whole 100 grand off. Let's make sure to stop off at the town to save, because we got a lot done. But I do want to actually go down and beat the Lich or Kraken. I wouldn't mind it so much, the joke weapons you get from the engineer's crafting. I wouldn't mind it so much if two things were in place. Thing one, that when you are making them, it doesn't cost a shit ton of money, because that's feeling terrible. Thing two is that oh, cool. Is that you get to save that progress between runs. That would be awesome. So that way, once you go through all the effort with one save, you don't have to go through it again with another save. Because just to refine all these joke weapons is very taxing. I know there is a ribbon to be found here. Right. Why do you give metal? Also, I need to remember to use the Ancient Dagger ability. Chance to strike first. So what we'll do is that. Timmy's hitting 4 times now, so that's 200. Oh. Let's do that. Skill chain boost XP and... Okay. Oh, that didn't kill him. That sucks. I'm definitely not changing out the ancient dagger, though. This is a very janky run so far. Or, trip today. Nope. Lobsters hurt like shit. Hi. Actually, that's a little too much. Oh, right, yeah, because I have the extra 100. I'm like, how did I do it 5 times before? And that's how I did it 5 times before. Apparently, be careful installing stuff in the background when you're playing this game. It gets weird. Water gauntlet. This is more manageable. Not like we have a choice. Actually, you have harm 2. You have fire 2. Just so if another event like that happens. Man, that's a lot to worry about. So if I run into the ghosts again, I can mash them. Chance to strike first? Hell yeah. Get rid of you. Mug you. Heal. Boost. Excuse me. Okay, now we can take them out. Possibly sneak in one more heal. Nope. Ulu said no. Just so that way I can lessen their numbers, because they still do hurt. May not be a lot, but doing it regularly helps a lot with the regaining of health. Oh right, didn't I give Timmy the ribbon? One of my first ones? Yeah, I did. If I didn't have to worry about such a big hit, the sword chucks would actually be really useful as a weapon. Chance to strike first. Hell yeah. It has a saber effect. Right now, that has to go away. It's just gonna keep bugging me until I get rid of it. I did not expect that to work. I hope I sold the double axe instead of breaking it down. Okay, second light axe we don't need. So having the undead and harm to be put onto something is very useful. Alright, this sucks. Harm, Fire 2, Fire 2, Chi Blast. Yeah, it's not going to be doing enough damage to outweigh the healing I'm getting. That's good enough. Oh, right, another thing that's actually limiting, I think, pennies of damage output. No. This is the one that would be limiting damage output, which doesn't matter on my healer. Especially considering he's hitting still so fucking hard. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Nah, no reason to worry about that. Got the ribbon. Maybe it's because of the fact that I'm, like, actually leveled properly with really good gear. but I feel this run has gone really well. I mean, mind you, I did tactically use Penny's smoke bomb because 5 ghosts would have murdered me. Oh man, okay, holy shit. I'm gonna need a soda. This is getting a little stressful, actually. I don't know if it's gonna survive. Trident. Really? Nothing? Ugh. And let me guess, you give me metal. Yep, yeah, fucking give me metal. On the one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, why even bother with silver if everything just gives you fucking metal? Oh. So there's another reason why I'm having soda as well. We had a good offer on the house, and I'm feeling uncharacteristically optimistic, which is bad, and I feel terrible for feeling that way. 500 gold. You know what? Just get the fuck out of here. Chance to strike first. I'm okay with that. You. Heal. You. Oh man, hit me really hard. Ulu, unfortunately for you, has a lot of fucking health right now. And a lot of fucking absorb. And the thing is, even if that absorb gets overtaken by Ulu's level, because at level 50 that's gonna happen, it doesn't matter. I'm not changing out that piece of equipment. I want Ulu to have a ribbon, first off. Second off, more importantly, that thing gives him extra health and diminishes how much damage he takes. That's fucking huge. The heal helmet. Oh, right. That's actually a very interesting thing. You can put effect stuff on weapons. I'm gonna get rid of that because I want the gem. Ugh. I'm gonna give it one shot to see if we run into Hades. Nope. Okay. Wait. I'm missing something. Actually. So that brings into question a very interesting question. Brings into light a very interesting question. Which out of these two new classes could solo? I think because of the weapon versatility, it would be very rough, but the Ronin could, up until Samurai and definitely after Samurai, solo. I do not think that the Engineer could. Just because the Engineer requires so much money gain, but is so squishy in practically every other respect and element. Where... It's got to be inside that. All right. Yeah. There. Normally I divert everything to playing the game. Meditate. Slow. Not needed. There. I hate that. That using the limit doesn't immediately allow you to use a skill chain. That's so fucking dumb. I'm at the 25,000, so... Or 250,000. So, let's blow it all on a gamble. Hey. Just stopping through. Not here. I don't really particularly care about those. I can give Tim, now that he has the ribbon, the Genshin armband, just to up his hit points more. Because he's supposed to be taking hits. There we are. Yep, Yojimbo. Evade special attacks. Alright, fine. Meditate. Magic. Slow you, I guess. Link. Just punch you. Ineffective. Now. I'm also sick and tired of this. Hey, here's this boss. You know this special skill that your guy has? Yeah. Nope. What do you mean no? Just no. You can't. I can't what? You can't use any of it. Why? I don't know. Blink Bulb has saved my butt. Fuck you. New limit ability. Oh, a second limit ability, huh? Well, first off, there he is. 3,000 experience, 2 gold, 1,500 hit points. Attacks twice, deals 100 to 200 damage, 50 absorb. Is immune to confusion, resist KO, poison, petrify, paralysis, slow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Death status, poison, stone, fire, ice, lightning, water. Yeah. Okay. Evade all special attacks for 3 turns. Increase TP by 100 for each special attack evaded. Cannot exceed current TP cap. First strike. Note, special attacks are any non-basic attack, such as enemy skills. Spells do not count. Then it's not any non-basic attacks. Whatever. So effectively, if your casters can learn it, you cannot evade it. If the opponent is punching you, you cannot evade it. But in every other respect, you absolutely can evade it. I think that's a shitty fucking ultimate. Reduce it down to 1 turn. Remove the TP, or either remove or degrade the TP gain. Because at this point, what is the point of TP gain? But lower that and everything like that, and just turn it into a skill. A skill that you can use. But he's already got so many. Yeah. And some of them I just don't use anymore. Like, let's be real. Third Eye. Anticipate the next physical attack directed at you. But this overrides the shadow, so it happens before shadows happen. Okay, cool. It inflicts fatigue status for one round, meaning you can't use any fucking weapon skills at that point, or any skills at that point. That is shit. It's useful occasionally, but the moment you have anybody that can give you a shadow or anything like that, it is fundamentally worthless. Man, like, the more I play the class, it's like it's got some good points. Both classes have their good points, but I fundamentally believe that the people who are making these classes don't play the Final Fantasy I game they're making. That is my honest-to-goodness belief. Because if they did play it, they would know that Timmy's ultimate that degrades how much TP usage he's going to do. Okay, cool. And takes up your turn. Why? Why? No, seriously, why? Why can't you just immediately fucking use it? You're already having to build up shit. Like, that makes no sense. Also, How do I get additional shit for my fucking Magitek? And I hate that the Magitek is a limit, too, because it's like, one fight, that's it, you're done, you can't use that again. If limit breaks recharged with, like, number of fights, or something like that, I wouldn't have anywhere as bad of a reaction to it. Okay, yeah, I've got the double still. But do I want it? Also, before I forget... Again, I'm just trying to fill this out. All damage up by 15%. Just so that this has it filled. Chance to run up by 50%. Okay, whatever. Because with the ribbon, I resist death anyway. So having an additional 50 hit points, and an increase on damage, probably from all sources, isn't terrible. Hold on. Wheeling Lunge was the one that dealt the wind damage. Also, it bothers me that you can't make something special for the samurai. I think I would want Wheeling Lunge, because wind is such a difficult... Okay, just so you guys understand what I'm doing. So the reason why I'm doing this is so that way I can put let's see. No, I don't think I want to put Rose on there. Yeah, let's put Harm too. Change it to fire. Can I also... Oh, and ice. Hit. Multiple. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. It does swap them out. So let's change that to lightning. And undead. There. But now, I don't need this. Because now he has something that has a skill that also allows him to use Harm too. Man, I wish the options were better for that. I really do. Our next task is going to be checking in on learning the language of the Sky People. But I will do that in the next episode. I will catch you all in the next episode. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.